Cherri Bomb's arc in Has Been Hotel, especially across the pilot in Season 1, reads as a fiery, defiant mirror to Al Mustafa's farewell in Khalil Gibran's The Prophet. On the surface, the comparison borders on absurd. Al Mustafa is serene and wise. Cherri is explosive, sarcastic, and loud. He departs in silence. She arrives with dynamite. And yet, beneath the riot and rage, lies the soul of someone who, like Al Mustafa, has waited a long time in exile for a ship that may never come. Gibran writes, he had waited 12 years in the city of Orphalese for a ship. Al Mustafa waits not just for escape, but for transformation. Cherri Bomb has waited her entire afterlife in Pentagram City. She does not seek salvation. She seeks something far more elusive: reckoning, revolution, recognition. She isn't waiting for a heaven that will absolve her. She's waiting for a world that will acknowledge she was right to burn. She lives in motion. She bombs, she vanishes, she returns. She rages through the ruins of power, friendship, trust. She does not belong, but she refuses to vanish. Gibran writes, long were the days of pain I've spent within its walls, and long were the nights of aloneness. Cherri is not a resident of the hotel. She doesn't settle. She won't. She moves through hell like a comet of gasoline and grief. She watches angel dust suffer under Valentino and declares war, not just on the pimp but on the system that allowed it. Her rebellion is not chaos for chaos's sake. It is sacred. It is witness. It is love disguised as fire. When Al-Mitra asks Al-Mustafa to speak before his departure, he offers wisdom not from abstraction but from experience. From wounds. Cherri, too, speaks not in sermons but in flames. Her gospel is resistance. Her prophecy is riot. Her presence declares, I refuse to be what this world tried to make me. Gibran writes, am I a harp that the hand of the mighty may touch me, or a flute that his breath may pass through me? Cherri will not be played. She won't dance to hell's tune. She will not bow, not even to heaven. In her untamed defiance, she becomes a strange kind of light. Not for the world. For angel dust. She doesn't preach redemption. She embodies survival. In episode 6, Welcome to Heaven, Cherri makes her proper debut. She drags Angel to a club, to forget, to let loose. But the night shifts. Charlie and the hotel staff arrive. Cherri bristles. She didn't sign up for their mission. She doesn't want their crusade. Then Angel begins looking out for Nifty. Cherri scoffs. It's not their problem. Angel simply says, I just don't want her to end up like me. It lands. Later, as Husk implies that Cherri's presence might be part of the hotel's complications, she doesn't fire back. The moment is interrupted by Valentino's arrival, but the seed is planted. Something has changed. Angel now calls the hotel staff his friends. Cherri hears it. She doesn't embrace it. But she doesn't leave. By episode 8, Show Must Go On, she returns to fight beside them. She insists it's for the thrill. For Angel. But this is her hill outside the city. This is her ship, not of escape but of confrontation. She shows up. She stays. She burns. She is still not a resident. But she is welcomed. And for someone like Cherri Bomb, that may be the most radical act of all. Gibran writes, it is not a garment I cast off this day, but a skin that I tear with my own hands. If Cherri ever sought healing, it would cost her dearly. Her rage is armor. Her fire is a language older than words. To put it down would be to reveal the wound beneath. She has scattered too many pieces of herself across this burning city to leave easily. And yet she has begun, slowly, unwillingly, to let others in. A glance from Vaggie. A respect for Charlie she cannot yet articulate. A flirtation from Serpentius she almost finds funny. and a bond with angel dust that has deepened beyond survival into care. Gibran writes, "Alone and without his nest shall the eagle fly across the sun." Cherri is a creature of fire and flight, but she fears stillness. She fears that if she lands, the world will catch her and tear her apart. She cannot be the eagle yet. Her nest is still burning, but one day she may rise. Al-Mustafa is loved in silence until he departs. Only then do the people cry out. Cherri Bomb, too, is underestimated. She is not loved by the city, but she is by her chosen family. If she ever walks away, whether from vengeance or hell itself, those who laughed will mourn, and those who saw her will remember. Gibran writes, "Much have we loved you, but speechless was our love, and with veils has it been veiled." Cherri Bomb may one day climb the hill outside the city. She may one day speak, not in flame but in clarity. She may one day burn, not to destroy but to illuminate. She is not Al-Mustafa because she is serene. She is his mirror because she is wounded and awake. She walks among her people, changing them and being changed in return, still waiting for the ship that may yet come, or the fire that finally will become light.